Hello and welcome to NinjaBill Live. We'll call it NinjaBill and Friends. I haven't done that show in a wow. It's probably been what two years since I've had a NinjaBill and Friends show. Anyway, 3 years maybe. Anyway, welcome everybody who stops by and joins. I'm hoping people join. Raziel Kane is here with me. Thanks as always, my friend. Thanks as always, my brother. Introduce yourself and tell everybody where they can find
I feel
you.
like I just done that. No, like
Yeah,
an
but
hour,
not
2 hours
here.
ago. Okay. My
You
name
did
is
that for
Raziel Kane, and you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and other places, mainly in Canada. And I do voice actor. And my ring light's not open. Hold on. I gotta get my shine on. There you go. And you can find me on all of those stuff. And I do voice actor, spotlight. I've been doing that for 2 years now. And then I do toy review, toy hacks, third party streams, book reviews, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. As most folks know, in my last stream, I told everybody what's been going on in my life. Dealing with all the health issues with my mother, and she's starting to get better. She this last I would say last 3 days has been a stark improvement in her health. Stark improvement. I'm talking all not a complete turnaround. It's a
Yeah.
she's doing 60% better than she was 4 days ago.
Well,
So,
that's there you go. So the
eh,
operation is somewhat of a success.
oh yeah, yep. Hey, Dragonfly, what's up, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while. And,
Dragonfly, not a name I'm familiar with. Go
oh,
subscribe to my channel.
he's been around a
I'm at
while. Good dude.
424, man. I'm at 424. I just celebrated not a month ago my 400.
Yeah, I know.
So
I told you beat me. I told you beat me
I'm not
easily.
beating you. Did I beat you?
Oh
No.
yeah, easily. I've only got 420 subscribers, 418, something like that.
Bullshit. Where is it? Oh God, yeah, I just beat you by two people. We were the same up until I did my Optonation stream. Dude, I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Hey, you got nothing to be sorry about, man. Your success is your success. My success is my success. That's the way I look at it.
Well, I guess so. But starting, so do you want to like the book stuff? You want to really move it to my channel? Because I mean, I don't mind hosting it. Like it's going to be great, regardless. But I mean, it drives content to you. I don't know how many views we get for the book stuff though.
Oh, we don't get a lot of views, but it's never been about the views for that for me. For me, it was about talking to somebody else about a book series that I was very passionate about, and with someone who was also very passionate about that series.
I am.
So,
There's an old friend of mine who introduced me to this series, and I wish I still had contact with him because he would have been a great addition to that stream.
nice. And as I was mentioning, Dragonfly's been he's been around for a while, man. He was one of the first people to actually start watching my videos. So always appreciate having him around. So oh yeah,
That's cool.
he's one of my one of my early subscribers. So always appreciate him. Always appreciate him. Good guy. Good content too. So always check him out. I think Ultra Megatronus will probably be joining us sometime. Uh,
When I
I'm
get my
struggling with this
laptop
app.
case, I will sub to this app on the wife's tablet. All right. Well, you can sub your wife to my channel, even if she doesn't watch. That's cool.
There you go.
Dude,
There you
I
go.
have people when you know what? I have people at my job that they said, "Oh, you're on YouTube. Where are you?" And I just pick up their phone, I sub them, and then I just disable notifications so that I don't annoy them. And but they're sub to me, so I don't get 424 views on a video. Which is super weird because okay, my Tank Alliance set, the
Yeah,
Tunjalula. Okay.
I just started watching those because I'm way behind on a lot of everybody's content. Oh, real quick,
Okay.
Ultra
Hey, guys.
Megatronus, welcome to the show. How you been, my brother? How you been?
Sorry for about the delay. I had something come up really quick and I wasn't able to contact you, but
That's
always
okay. That is perfectly
decent.
okay. Life happens, man. We
All
all
good.
understand this.
And I've been live streaming since 7:30. I'm so popular. This is awesome.
You're very popular.
So,
That's
real
nice.
quick, Ultra Megatronus, why don't you
Getting
just
there.
introduce yourself for anybody who happens to come by?
Sure thing. I am Martin Sebastian, aka Ultra Megatronus. You can find me on YouTube under Ultra Megatronus, TikTok under Ultra Megatronus / Darth Davis. You can also find me in my group Toy Collectors Universal on Facebook. You can also find me Instagram Martin Sebastian, and if I miss anything else, I'm somewhere in the link. So
Oh yeah, I forgot to do all that stuff for myself. NinjaBill reviews on YouTube. You can find me on tformers.com as Shinobi Biru, Facebook.com as Shinobi Biru as well. I also run a group and am co-member of Toy Universal admin with Martin's group or Ultra Megatronus's group and my own group, Shinobi Studios, Transformers, and more. You can find that group on Facebook. I highly suggest you join both of those groups. There's a great bunch of people in those groups, man. Just do it. Do it, everybody. Do it. Anyway, this is mainly just a BS session to talk about,
Dragonfly.
what's been going on. So I am way behind on the news. I was in a live show yesterday.
I'll catch you up on the news.
I was just on a live show yesterday with Chris, Pete, and Mike, from across the pond there, Ugly Wretch, Phoenix, and Belucius, as their names alternatively are on YouTube. You're on YouTube, and and I was so behind. I had no idea the stuff they were talking about. I was just kind of lost. I'm like, okay, that happened. I didn't even know there was a Nemesis coming out. That's how far back since my mom's surgery.
A Nemesis.
Wow.
Oh, the Titan Nemesis.
Yeah. I had no idea that was even a thing, and it didn't look impressive. Am I the only one that? I mean, I like the head sculpt. I like the colors.
I didn't pick up the Arc, and I'm not going to pick up the Nemesis. They look good. I'm happy for anybody who wants a transforming Nemesis, but I'm not one of them. Because you know that in G1, the ship was never called Nemesis. It got its name in Beast Wars.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, but what's new is this. This is the War Dawn 2-pack.
Why does that RC look like it's a remold of?
This is Ariel. This is okay. Hold on.
Ariel. Okay. Well, the point is, it looks like.
Remember this guy? He's jealous because that's his girlfriend.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, and that's his best friend Dion. So now I have the Guardian robot up here. No, there. It's hard to point at. Okay, this one here. I have the Guardian robot. Okay, hold on. I have the Guardian robot there.
There, yeah, see it. Right there. Your fingers on it. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. I have Dion. I have Ariel. I have Orion Pax. And I have Alpha Trion. I just got all of those. Like this, I just got ordered from Newfoundland. From GameStop. They shipped it from one GameStop to the other because it wouldn't work online.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I have two figures to sell, which is the Iron Factory of Alpha Trion and the MechFans Toys Orion Pax.
Which is basically a slight retool and recolor of Sergeant.
Yeah,
Sergeant.
Yeah. But it's... And, there's differences between Cup and Scourge, which, Sweep, this is Sweep, but it's Scourge, so who cares? But, and then the coolest thing is that it comes with this, so now I have, that's one thing I want to point out. The Alpha Trion is not the Alpha Trion of the episode War Dawn because he has a beard. While in War Dawn, he's younger, so he only has a pinch. So that's...
Well, that and he transforms. Look, I'm happy if people enjoy that figure.
Yeah,
buy that figure. I'm happy.
They also had the Vector Sigma, so that's awesome because that's from the episode where the, Alpha Trion helps Optimus Prime rebuild the the space navette and shuttles and stuff into the aerial bots, and then the aerial bots get sent back in time, help create Optimus Prime. It's the ultimate paradox of G1, not the paradox, but I guess it's a paradox. So that's who created who first. We don't know. But I think that's awesome. So now the only thing I'm missing from Vector Sigma, Alpha Trion, Aerial Diamond is the aerial bots. So I'm guessing the next combiner is going to be the aerial bots.
It could happen. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. I'm not sure. Look, again, I, I was offered that somebody to send me the Alpha Trion, and I straight refused them. I look. I want an RED figure of Alpha Trion. That's what I want in my collection because Alpha Trion did not have an alt mode. Period. He does not have an alt mode. So I'm sick and tired of them releasing Alpha Trions with alt modes. I'm sick of it. I want an RED Alpha Trion, and
What
I will
if
be.
Super 7 did one?
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of the Super 7 stuff. I'm just.
Well, they're expensive.
Well, that's not it for me. I'm just not happy. I got a Super 7 Transformer. What was
Oh, well,
it?
hold on. The one that they did is those reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reaction.
no, that's not good. I'm talking about like the Ultimate Super 7. Like I'm waiting for Alligator Prime
Oh, okay. Yeah.
from Super 7. That it's been on
Yeah.
pre-order since April 2022.
Wow. See,
So,
I just. I'm not a fan of the Super 7 stuff. I'm just not. They look good, and that's all they are. They look good, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have the little yellow cab, the arm on top of the Empire State Building, and like it's a good set for diorama stuff. So
Yeah, he says he's already subbed to you there, Raz.
okay, cool. Well, thank you. Sorry, I'm in a good mood today. It's Mother's Day, right? So I saw my mom.
So, I also saw that they're apparently re-releasing the Huffer mold as 2 characters. Apparently,
Interesting.
No, I haven't seen that. Did you?
let me pull up.
I heard something, but I wasn't sure. So
Let me
I
see,
can't confirm.
Because there's already 4 molds, right? Huffer, Pipes, Road Ranger, and Puffer.
Uh-huh.
Right. Yeah, there is. Just a 4.
Yeah. So they're releasing new ones? There you go.
Yeah,
Ninja
apparently,
Bill started-
I heard the rumor. I can't confirm. So.
Where did I see it here? You guys can see this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Was it here? Where was I forget where I saw that. Chris showed me, or Ugly Red showed it to me yesterday in his stream, and I was like, "What?" I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Why? I don't see it. I don't." I forget where I saw it, but he showed it to me. It was
on
I can't remember the site.
tfarmers.com. Okay.
Oh, and I found out yesterday they're doing a Armada Megatron, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, that's been announced for a little while at the last Pulse stream. And and there's a Commander class Armada Optimus Prime to go with.
Well,
that.
I knew about the Optimus Prime, but I didn't know about the Megatron, and that Megatron is only a deluxe.
No.
Voyager?
No, it's a leader. The Armada Megatron is a leader.
He's still
because
a
Starscream is Starscream's Voyager, isn't he? For Armada in Legacy.
Starscream was a Voyager,
right.
Yeah, but then Megatron is going to be a leader.
So this is the first core class of the Dino. I know you've gotten 3 of them so far, Raz.
I did.
Show them off in a minute, but this is the first one I think that actually looks decent.
He does look really good. Scar is a new mold, so we don't have a reference. I don't have a reference for.
When I first heard the name, I'm like, did they lose the Snarl name? Because that's an
that's a whole different bot. That's a whole different dinosaur.
Yeah, that's an Ankylosaurus or something like that, if I remember.
So that's going to be the 6th bot to do Volcanicus, which is my goal with this series. I just want to, I want that for my kid because my kid doesn't. He watched Cyberverse, and in Cyberverse they did not release a combiner.
No,
like
you could not.
You could combine Swoop with Megatron to do Mega Swoop or shit like that, and it was
terrible. Yeah, that's that Cyberverse stuff I think you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Ultra Megatronus and myself both looked for that swoop set and we couldn't find it. Yeah.
No, they were heads up. They re-released them in Walmart.
Oh, they have. Well, if you see one,
they re-released them at Walmart and at Target. So look for them. They did re-release them. I thought you if you're interested, I'll see about picking them up because
Yeah,
I've been
because
seeing
both
it
you and
from.
I talked about that was the one we were missing and we could never
But
find.
it's the
Remember?
same. See, the thing was is that was a out of all the ones that like I said, and the ones that I got,
Mm-hmm.
that still is the combiner junk. I mean, it's horrible. It doesn't look anything like the show. The face mold is absolute. I mean, if it's still a male, yeah. But if we're talking Cyberverse, now it's a female, looks nothing
Yeah.
face wise, and I think it's very limited on articulation. Plastic is decent, but just the fact that it combines with Bumblebee, I totally pass on that. But if you're interested in it, if it's
Well, see,
there,
when we talked
I'll
about it, when we talked about it, of course, this has been, I don't know, back in January sometime when we last talked about that figure.
yeah.
January, February, you said it. You said, hey, if you ever want to run across one cheap, you might pick it up. And I was like, well, let me know. But yeah,
Yeah,
because
they
that was
really,
one of the few Dinobots we talked about. Because the other ones were pretty satisfying, except for that whole color changing bit.
Yeah.
The one thing Ultra Megatronus and I both agree on is why did they release them all in separate classes? So you had Grimlock and Slug, whatever you want to call him, as a deluxe, right? But you had Sludge as a Voyager, and you had Swoop as a combiner
Yeah.
select.
Cyberverse
Almost
was a miss on that.
okay.
I
So I
mean,
can see. This is the one thing I can. Okay, I can understand with Cyberverse if they decided to do deluxe with Grimlock. That was one thing, and then have Sludge be a Voyager because Sludge is technically bigger, a whole lot bigger than a T-Rex. So I kind of get that concept idea and all that stuff, but I do agree with the fact that the different class sizes I think were joke, and then separating them and making them combiners or this or exclusives.
Yeah.
And the pricing was weird. I mean, the pricing is the only thing that was actually decent with Cyberverse as far as getting any of the stuff is out there. But aside from that, though, like the way they set it up with the combined two, it's like they should have just released the Swoop on its own in a very good mold or a decent mold and sold it, and they could have gotten the price that they wanted because that's the one figure that everybody wants.
Yeah.
So,
That's
I'm
the
not.
thing.
I'm not convinced that I need to pick up any of these core classes ones. But again, from what I've seen, he actually looks really decent.
Yeah. I'm glad he's blue too, because
The red swoop is not your friend.
nah, he's not. Actually, I saw a G1 KO reissue of a blue swoop on AliExpress, and it's like $94. So
Yeah.
no, but no, I like the core class because my son saw the special episode of Cyberverse where they actually have the Dinobots and they explain why they have Dino modes because
Mhm.
they're a colony that. So it was just fun, and then Volcanicus in that iteration to me that was cool. That just makes sense.
Yeah, I actually liked Volcanicus in
Exactly.
Cyberverse.
I
I didn't
did
like Volcanicus as it was in what was it? The
Power of the Primes.
Power of the Primes.
I'm
In that
50-50
show,
on that one. Yeah.
I didn't like the way they explained them combining there. It didn't make sense. Volcanicus didn't make sense to me until I watched this Cyberverse. What season
Just to answer
4?
Dragonfly, he has a question. I'm just what they're teasing. It's the Robo Sand, and I thought they were gonna announce the Grimlock Robo Sand, but now I'm hearing that it might be a movie, Optimus Prime Robo Sand. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I'm
scary.
seeing this guy. I saw this guy for the first time yesterday in the show, and I'm thinking, yeah. But you know what this does remind me of? The Cyberverse power, cyber armor, like Cheetor and
Yeah,
Optimus Prime and Starscream. And I dig that idea. Both Ultra Megatronus and I were big fans of the Cheetor. I have the Cheetor right here. Let me
Yeah.
pull him down here.
my wife loved that Cheetor.
I saw Air Razor from the Rise of the Beast, and the only difference between that and the one that we just got from the last series was coloration. That's it. Same mold,
Yeah.
same exact thing. Is it worth the money? That depends on if you got it or not. It's still a solid figure, but honestly,
Cheetor's the only one I don't have a version of.
I love this Cheetor.
I don't have a Cheetor. I'm
actually,
waiting for a Transmetal 2. Cheetor. That was my favorite version.
Oh yeah, this is this.
And I don't know if Hasbro's gonna do it, but now fan art has released images for a third party, but he's like masterpiece scale for a
I love
transmetal
this
2
Cheetor.
Cheetor, but he freaking looks awesome.
I love this Cheetor. I actually did. I skipped the Kingdom version and went with this one. And this one, Ultra Megatronus sent me because I couldn't find it, and he sent me this one because I just could not find it. And I love this Cheetor. It's my favorite version of the Cheetors at the time.
The plastic for him is more
still
solid.
I just love the power armor aspect.
Hey, Trans Aaron.
Oh yeah,
What up,
better
man?
than.
What's up, Trans?
Hey, what up, Trans Aaron? What up, my brother? But yeah, this Cheetor is the best, one of the best ones. Starscream version wasn't so good. There's another Cheetor of the power armor. He comes with a battleship. It's the exact same figure, only slightly different colors, and he comes with some sort of battleship or something like that as his power armor. And weird, but I missed out on that one. And then Ultra Megatronus sent me this one, and I was like, yay!
They did. If I'm not sure, it might be up in your area too, Raz. They did release a 3-pack, and it did have that mold of the Cyberverse Cheetor. So,
I saw that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 3-packs.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the 3-packs. It's like you get exclusives, but more available to the public.
Yeah. So I like this. This figure may not be the best. I mean, this is pretty much like God knows it has no articulation in the feet.
Is that
Doesn't look like it has any in the arms whatsoever. Nothing in the waist, nothing in the head.
Yeah.
This is a brick, but it has power armor. So I might pick this up if I see it, just because of I like this. I like power armor gimmicks. I do. My favorite one is the power armor of Optimus Prime with the Arc. I mean, that's the best one. I have it. It's one of my favorite ones. Give me a second. I'll grab it.
I'm still waiting. Like I said, I'm surprised I caught sight of Air Razor from the Studio Series version for the Rise of the Beast movie. I have not seen anybody else though. So I'm hoping to see what they do with the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't think I'll pick up Rise of the Beast stuff.
Like this stuff that we're seeing right now, it's kind of like it's.
Well, the Air Razor, it depends. Like maybe I'll regret it because she looks okay, but I'm not a big fan of the voice acting change.
I mean,
No, I agree.
That's a nice figure.
This was cool, and for reference, well, where was that deluxe Cheetor? What did I do with him? Oh, there he goes. I mean, that's the scale. He's a big guy.
See, I wish they would have done that with Volcanicus for Cyberverse instead of that, like that super limited mobile. It just,
Yeah,
I wanted that too so badly.
I know both you and I talked about it, but all you did, but to transform it, you literally went like this. That was its alt mode. Didn't come apart, right? No.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I've ever actually returned physically a Transformer figure. I'm like, what the hell? That's it?
That's it.
Yeah.
That was such a disappointment too. And Hasbro would have capitalized on that one, but they got stupid, and that's what you get.
Yep. It was just Mirage, huh?
I still got to mess with my. Finally found
Battle Changers, huh?
Okay, Zeta Prime just went live.
Oh.
No, I'm just because he wanted me to. We misunderstood each other earlier. I thought he wanted me to join him live, but then now he's. So I've been. He said, "Well, we'll chat later." So now.
Oh, Trans Aaron. To let you know, there's a friend of mine, because you're in the Ghostbusters too. Ghostmax 7, aka Matt Casper in the Toy Collector Universal group. Think you want to check it out too, because I know he's into what you are as well for Ghostbuster stuff. Before I forget, I just wanted to shout out to him on that.
What's with the fins? I don't get the fins. These fins here, I don't get that. What's with the fins? They don't look like they do anything in alt mode. But why are they there? Why does he have fins on his smokestacks? I don't get that.
They're trying to justify a Voyager, so they're trying to add more plastic that's not going to make a difference in reality.
I, I
At
honestly, I don't get it. Now that said, am I going to pick this up if I find it? Yes, yes, I am.
Hey, guy. Zeta Prime just went live. He's with Optonation right now. Like because both of them did not use StreamYard. So I'm like, you guys should use StreamYard. And now I see them. They're on Zeta Prime's channel and they're both on StreamYard. I'm like, all right, cool. Finally, they got it.
Oh, thanks, Transair man. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks.
Hey, Transamin,
See,
send me a
instead of
package.
a
Anything will
one-step
do, man.
review.
Anything will do.
Ninja, I would wait for them to release the Studio Series version of that Optimus Prime, because if they do it the way they did the Air Razor, 5-1 odds, the Prime is going to be like the one that I got from the Bumblebee movie. So
Oh,
if I
see,
happen
that's
to
the
see it,
one
I'll
Prime
grab it.
toy I missed out on. I never could find Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime.
It
I
looks
never
almost
could
like
find
that
it.
too. It does almost look like that one, but if I happen to see it for Studio Series, if they re-release it, I'll grab them for you and send them out.
Yeah, because it was the one I was always missing. Oh, that's my
And also to you, Raz, in case you're looking for it too.
Raz. Take over for a bit. I gotta go check on my mom real quick. She just rang a little buzzer. I'll be right back.
Sure. Can I can't share. I can't. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries. We'll
appreciate
talk.
that.
I thought you could
I'm trying to
control.
remove this big thing here because now I can't control that page on your computer. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute you. There you go. All right.
Yeah, I agree with Transair that the Prime looks good, but it's got too much gray. It's not definitely different from the
Oh yeah.
Bumblebee
He's
movie version of it. I got that
definitely
one
gray,
upstairs
so.
somewhere, but yeah, I agree. Too much gray.
All right. Well, while he's there, you weren't there earlier. Anyway, my new pickups. I just got this box.
Nice.
So that's cool. And I kind of dig what they did. They actually gave him. Swoop had not Swoop. Scourge had like the left hand was open and then closed, but he has both hands open. So, but his hand don't rotate. Oh, actually, no, they do. Oh, my mistake. So he's able. That's my okay. Right here, that's my favorite pose for a gun. When he's able to hold it with two hands, like a rifle, and they can do that. So I think that's pretty cool, and every figure should be like that. But I love how they retooled everything.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I didn't pick it up because I ended up getting the Orion Pax version, but it came with the 2-pack. It was a 2-pack of Optimus from the Transformers game from War for Cybertron.
Oh, okay.
Then,
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Pax. So I was like, all right, I think I'm good with that. Ariel?
Yeah, I got Ariel.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, she's good, man. Look, she even has look. She even has the little ponytail, right? And you can remove it and put it back. Okay.
No, I mean the bot looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love the bot, but for whatever reason, the motorcycle bugs me. It's like
no, actually, they changed it from the Prime RC mold, and she looks good.
That was the thing. It's like, okay, I love Ariel. Looks beautiful.
And Dion, the problem I have with Dion and Orion is the Energon goodie.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a lot of people are complaining that this and Orion are remolds of Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as you guys might see in my review of the Wardon that's coming in a couple of days or a week, there's a scene where Cup talks about how Optimus went through the same thing that Rodimus is experiencing in Burden Hardest to Bear. So Cup was there shortly after Optimus became Optimus, right? Mm-hmm. So after Wardon. So to me, it makes sense that these three guys would have the same alt mode because they were probably all dock workers and, just truck, and probably there was less variety back then for alt modes. So to me, that makes sense. And
no, it actually does. It does make sense.
So they have the same alt mode, and it's cool that they added these little things on the side, so it makes when you transform him, it makes the box a little like taller. So that's cool. And also, a lot of people complain, and I know NinjaBill, you don't like a transforming Alpha Trion. A lot of people say that, complain about why is he a sweep mode? Well, I'm thinking, and that's just me thinking, Unicron was there when the 13 primes were created, and he probably knows Alpha Trion, and he probably molded Scourge after Alpha Trion as
I'm not buying it.
a, a,
I'm
a
not buying that
mimicry.
story.
Like, I don't know if you've read any Dungeons and Dragons, but Lot molded the Dark Elves as an insult imitation of the elves. So I'm thinking
That's
that's
great
why.
headcanon, but I'm not buying. That's great headcanon. I will, Raz. That is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It just isn't going to work for me. Alpha should not have an alt mode. He was
He
never
should. Well,
shown
no,
in
that's the
any
thing.
series to have an alt mode.
No, but he's a transformer, so he has to have a out
Yes,
mode.
he has
We
that, but he
just
was
never
never
seen an
shown with
official
one.
one.
It's just like giving an alt mode to that ninja bot. Okay, the human created ninja bot, giving her an alt mode. It's she never
Okay,
had one.
that doesn't make sense in G1 canon. True, but I mean, I have Nightbird. She's right there,
Yeah, night. Yeah.
but there's a story in IDW or
Oh
Dreamwave
God,
where
well, that explains everything.
she escaped
Wow.
Earth, found Megatron, and then he gave her an alt mode. So, but that's all different fiction. But I understand what you're saying. Like she could have been a great Red figure without the backpack and everything. So,
Yeah.
but I don't mind her. I actually kind of like her. So, but there's there's plenty of characters that never transform. Like Hauler. We've never seen the robot mode.
That's true. That's true. I'd forgotten about that. You're right.
Actually,
yeah,
David.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Just David CT mentioned like he took a screenshot of when all the Autobots are damaged in the Ark after they crashed, and there's something in there that kind of looks like a Hauler, like the color would match. So I'm like, oh, that could be Hauler, but we don't know.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know. There's not a lot coming out that just really grabs me.
Oh, come on, Dirge, Earthrise Dirge. Oh no, you don't like the Earthrise jet mode,
No,
which
the
I don't
Earthrise
get.
Seeker molds.
Explain to me why it's not a good mold for you.
Okay, so let's think about this. The line right before it, the siege line, right?
Yeah.
It had a fantastic Seeker mold. All right, given it
Well,
was
yeah,
the
but
Tetrajet.
that's the Tetrajet.
But wait. Like I said, given it was the Tetrajet mold, but think about it. It had more points of articulation and paint than the Earthrise Starscream did. It was a step down, and it all that did was update the classics design rather than be a new mold. It is entirely a new mold, yes, but they decided, okay, we're going to update an older look, and I'm just like, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to why use that boxy look, because the classics was very boxy looking.
Yeah, I just recently completed a classic. I got the left shoulder cannon I was missing.
Yeah,
It's a great figure. It was my oldest. He gave it to my youngest, and they both love that figure. But
I have all the classics Seekers. I have all of them.
All the Coneheads and stuff.
Yeah,
mail them
I have
to
them
me.
all.
But I mean, this is not. I mean, the robot mode is extremely cartoon accurate. Can't complain there. And then the alt mode looks exactly like the plane they should be. So to me, that's, I mean, point of articulation, sure, the waist not having a waist rotation, they could have worked on something and add that. That would have been okay. But I mean, they have knee bend, they have ankle tilt, they have merry-go-round and Ferris wheels and stuff. So it's not bad. I'm just saying that's because it's my first complete set. I've never like for the classic. I have Ramjet and Starscream, right? So
I managed to get all of them. Oh no, I take that back. I never found Thundercracker. I never found Thundercracker. So
classic?
I have almost all the classics, almost all of them. But Thrust was the first one I ever of the classics that I picked up, and then I got all the rest subsequently.
See,
Um,
I actually wanted to skip the Coneheads because I missed on the Earthrise 2-pack from Amazon.
I
But my dad found found Trust at Toys R Us, and he got it for me for a birthday. So now I have Trust, who's right there. Hold on, they're right
nice.
there. And so now, when they announced the package refresh for Dirge and probably Ramjet soon, I jumped on it. Like,
Yeah, see, and
Yeah.
Thrust is my favorite of the Seekers, and I even skipped the Earthrise Kingdom, whichever one version he came out, and I skipped it for the very same reason. You know, the only reason I picked up that Coronation set wasn't because of the Starscream mold; it was because of the accessories that came with it. Because literally the throne, the cape,
oh yeah, that's right, you did get
I
that.
mean, the only reason I picked up and that set is right back right
You paid
there,
$60 for a
uh,
chair.
right
Oh,
there, and the only reason I picked it up because I think the Red figure looks better.
And you
I
know what?
literally
Dragonfly just gave me an
aesthetically.
idea. He said he would like a young A3 version. So in the episode Forever is a long time coming, he had no beard, like he was young. Imagine if the next 2-pack is out A3 and Beta.
Oh, that could be interesting.
I would get that.
That could
Ninja,
be.
I ended up getting the red figure just to get the accessories for the other figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did the
Yeah.
opposite.
So anybody want to buy my old Alpha Triumph? I'm kidding. Because I've never sold Transformers, so I guess I'm gonna go on Marketplace and take a gamble. So,
Yeah, I've never sold. I've never sold
yeah.
any of my
But I just
figures.
need to
I
figure out,
usually do
like, can
trades.
I?
I never sold, but
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
know.
the weight and how do I go to the post office and then have get the price and then go back, and then it's
Did you
I
guys
think what
watch
you
my
do is you could scale, put it on a scale.
custom video on this guy?
yeah because you have two, right? The yellowing,
Yeah.
and you took care of that.
The other one that's really yellow. I mean, I had two of them. They were both turned this puke pea green color. So I customized one of them. I hope you guys check that video out. It was
Yeah, that was
Now
great.
you got a surface version, and then you got an underwater version.
this
Yeah,
Never
you
by
have
the way.
Dead on the
this
beach
is the
crying.
pukey. This is the dead.
That's the
This is what happens after he's been caught. This is what happens after he's been caught and stuck on land for a while. He's dead now and he's turned this puke green color.
There you go.
That's what's happened.
Headcanon is fun.
But no. So there hasn't been a lot coming out, and I'm glad people are excited for what comes out. I'm just not seeing a lot of bang for the bucks, man. I'm
Hold
just not
on.
seeing it personally. Now Gundams, on the other hand, I've been seeing a lot of stuff that I really really like. So that's just me. I mean, come on. How is this not cool? I mean, come on. I mean, look at this. I mean, how is this not freaking cool? I mean, come on. Yeah,
Let's catch you up on the news. All right. If you don't mind.
yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, okay. If you haven't gotten a Wardon 2-pack yet, you can order it from DJC Collectible. I'm actually upset because that's my sponsor. And so this is a shameless plug. But he was contacted by Hasbro saying, hey, the Wardon 2-pack is available. Like, so it was supposed to be a GameStop exclusive, and now some Canadian online store can have it. So if I had known that, I would have waited. But he didn't know. So, I don't know. So you have the Nemesis here. And then you have the Armada.
Oh my
Optimus
God! Are
Prime.
you serious? Is that the price for the Nemesis for you guys?
The Nemesis, 289 Canadian. Yep.
Oh my God! I know it's going to be $199 in the US, but even still, that's like.
Yeah,
No,
but it's
don't buy that hot shot, people. Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
No.
Go find the original toy and
it's
be
in
happy
stock.
with it.
See, what I'm excited for is not this Axel Grease. I don't care about the new
But he
Junkion.
looks great though. He looks so
He
good.
does.
That action piece. I love those colors. Oh my gosh, they
Yeah,
just pop. They just
yeah.
pop.
It's an interesting
Love those colors.
interesting colors and everything. So
Look at
it
those
does look
colors. Hey
really good.
man, I'm good. I look the mold itself I'm not impressed with, but look at that alt mode. Look at that robot.
Yeah.
Click on one of those alt mode images real quick, please.
Hold on. The alt mode. Yeah.
Yeah. Click. I mean, look at that. That
That's
is just
that's Road
awesome.
Warrior
That is
material.
that looks like something. Now I know for a fact that this will probably become a lockdown. Remember from TF animated lockdown.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Look at that.
I actually had that figure. I traded animated lockdown,
Look
the
at the
second
styling of
version.
this car. Look at and tell me that is not going to be a lockdown. Tell me.
It could be easily
Look at
retooled.
the front grille. Look at the engine block. The
Yeah.
little spikes all around. Yeah, that and those colors on this thing. Oh, that blue and the purple.
I had the Flame Devil version, like the Golden Flames animated with a hook instead of a saw or something, and I traded it for Earthrise Cliff Jumper.
I'm going to be looking at. Look, I have no attachment to the character whatsoever, but I love these colors. I love it. It's so.
Well,
It just
pre-order it with 10% discount from DJC Collectibles. And
yeah,
then,
see, even Dragonfly says, "I see lockdown coming
yep,
from that."
I'm happy with getting this guy.
Keep the Power of the Prime version.
No. Look, he has a freaking parakeet, man.
Yes, oh,
that
a
was
parakeet.
that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
deluxe
the
versus
parakeet.
what?
Yeah, he's a deluxe, so
the
he's going to be a
Legend
little
of-
bigger
yeah.
in Power of the Primes. But man, we're getting a freaking DEF CON, and he looks freaking awesome. I really thought it was going to be a scaled down version of Scourge, because DEF CON, I have a scaling poster from Michael Arbor, and
Easy pass for me.
and come on, it's a DEF CON, a
Easy
bounty
pass.
hunter Autobot.
I have zero attachment to the character. Zero.
Right. Maybe my eyes are a little deceiving because I've had the surgery, but isn't that Blur?
Yeah, it is. It's a
It's
retool of Blur,
right?
Yep. I was surprised, and it fits.
Look,
He looks great.
go get the Power of the Primes Beachcomber. It's a better toy. It's a better toy.
Well, we don't know
pick it
yet
up.
because we haven't gotten the toy yet.
It looks better. I mean, look.
All right, so Ninja,
Go back and look at the alt mode images, for example. Go back and look at the alt mode images for. Okay, and now look. This is much better.
Well, yeah, okay. It's I don't know.
But
I
here's
think
the thing.
the
I gotta
arms
say
are a
this.
little.
I gotta say this. Look at what Cosmos. Look at Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos was great.
Both versions. You had
Yeah.
a sleeked out, nice version, and then you got the T1 version, and both were still solid.
Yeah.
So
And look,
the only difference between the two is what the size is.
Look, Ninja Bill, a parakeet, man, a freaking parakeet.
I could care less about the parakeet.
I want my
and that's why it's so expensive. Is that what is?
No. Well, yeah, because it's a golden parakeet.
It's $76 for the parakeet alone. Right?
All right, so here's
the
okay. Armada Universe, Transformer Legacy, Evolution Universe, Megatron. That's a leader class. $76.
Okay, but here's my problem. Does the cage and does everything that worked on the original work on this version?
Well, probably not the Minicon, but
does it have the slide out cage, the slide out grinder? Does it have the ramps on the front that pop out?
Well, they haven't shown that yet.
It doesn't. They look like solid plastic pieces to me. It doesn't look like it has any of the original Armada Megatron toy features.
We'll see. And what else? Oh, this. I'm so happy to finally think because I've never owned one. I have a Ramjet, I have Trust, but I really want those wings. I like those wing design. Looks really good.
All right, yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah. And then, well, yeah, there's that Black Leo Prime.
Leo Cowboy.
Sure.
Yeah, they're calling it the Nemesis Prime.
So I don't know. So okay, and that's one thing here. Okay, so now the Beast Wars versus set. Okay, so this is Kingdom, and Kingdom without the soft rubber, right? So for anybody who got those or who didn't get those, that's great. Okay, a little expensive, but I guess a Voyager and a leader.
I skipped
It
the
makes sense.
Megatron. I skipped the Megatron because I just wasn't impressed with it. And I'll be honest, I wish I would have skipped the Primal as well because I was actually more impressed with the RED version than I was with the Kingdom version of Primal.
All right.
Well,
Well,
well, for example, the Kingdom Optimus Primal, even though it didn't transform, weighed in only at 67 grams. All right, the RED version weighed in at 96 grams.
yeah. See, the only grams I check is how many cereals I put in my bowl because of my diet. So to me, that grams doesn't cut it for me for a figure. I mean, Godbot weighs them on screen and say, "Oh, you're only getting 3 grams," and I'm like, that to me, it's not a huge factor. I did not get Optimus Primal from Kingdom because I have an original Optimal Optimus, and it scales with every other figure they did about Kingdom, so I'm keeping that.
Yeah. So I'm kind of on the fence about picking up that Studio Series Voyager 03 Optimus Prime because I have the original, that game Optimus Prime.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah, I'm
That's
still
good.
on the fence whether I need to pick it up or not because I have the original toy.
I think if you have the original, you don't need
Yeah,
another because you're going to be disappointed because it's not going to be the same gimmick. It's going to be, it's different.
well,
And
this
it's
one actually
goofy.
has a few more gimmicks than and more accessories than the
Yeah.
original did. Okay, for one, it didn't come with an axe; you had to buy that separately from some upgrade kit.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the removable matrix. It didn't have that at all. So this does have more accessories than the original toy did, and it's taller. And it's a different scale, a larger scale than the original toy was. So,
So that's the news for figures that we got recently.
yeah.
The rest you've probably already seen.
What?
This guy though.
More Insecticons, yay! Which means more for everybody else because I won't buy one.
You know what? That's the only.
Wait, they released a is it what is it? Scroll down a bit. Down there, right there, Cam Chat Crosscut. I mean, they released Crosscut already.
Yeah, it's in stock.
Yeah.
Order them from
Oh,
DJC
that's what I
Collectible.
want. Daria clone. I gotta have it. I gotta have Crosscut, man. Daria
Okay,
clone.
well, use my discount code at the end of whatever one of my video, and you can order this for 10% less.
At where again?
That's from DJC Collectibles.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
The one thing I liked from the Beast Wars though, from that line, and I will say this is the one thing. This was from the 4-pack, and it's the same exact mold that they used for obviously Primal, but this is the Nemesis Primal one.
Oh yeah. He looked good.
I love the colors on it. I love the colors on it.
And it's
I like
solid, strong. I mean, like this isn't the rubber plastic like the Megatron from Beast Wars is, but I saw this. I was like, okay, I just got into Beast Wars, got Primal. I saw this. I'm like, grab it before it's gone, and don't regret it one bit. I mean, as far as the 4-pack is concerned, do I really need another Bumblebee? No. Did I need another Black Arachnia? No. Fangry I don't have, but he was loose as hell.
Did you sell all of the others or?
No. I still have them. Like these are like first times that I have them.
Okay.
So, like if I don't have an attachment to them, I'll probably end up selling it, but I'm not going to sell for like a ridiculous scalper price. It's like I'll sell it for the price that I feel is justifiable.
Hey,
like,
Fan Geek, how's it going, man? How's it going, brother? Long time no see. Hope you do all is well. Hope you and your family are doing well.
Because I ended up switching.
Oh, we're just
like,
talking about some of the figures that are coming out or have come out. By the way, what's your guys' experience with that animated Prowl update? Oh, have you guys messed around with it or gotten it?
I did not get it. I know Deluxe did a review not long ago, and it looked okay.
Because I had the Samurai animated Samurai Prowl, and I love that toy. I love that toy.
I think he sold out not long ago because DJC just had a sale, trying to get rid of a couple of things, and actually Yeah, no, it's out.
Nice.
The art
Yeah,
is still
crosscut. Oh, good,
185. It's not
good,
bad.
TFN Geek. Good. Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I have the original, so I haven't decided if I need to pick up the Prowl.
What you need to pick up is this guy here,
Who, where, who, what? Oh, yes,
Artfire.
you're right. You're absolutely right. I do. And I am. Look, I'll admit it publicly here and now. I am ashamed that I do not currently have him in my collection.
Well,
I
it's
am
still
ashamed.
available at DJC
And Raz has
Collectibles.
reminded me on several occasions that I should be ashamed because I've never picked it up.
So yeah, that was my shameless plug of DJC Collectibles. But this is the news of what we know so far. And next, in 2 weeks, they're gonna announce probably the Robo Sam and the next few figures of Legacy Evolution. So I'm hoping. I know Braun is going to be announced, and potentially Ramjet. I'm hoping, but they did.
Braun. I'm
Yeah, I
actually
knew
happy
Braun.
with my Power of the Primes version and Outback. I'm happy with both of those versions.
I
So
have.
probably won't pick up an update.
I have Titan Power of the Prime Brawn and Titan's Return Wind Charger. I have them, but because now I'm scaling with the War for Cybertron stuff. They're a little short, so I won't mind a new version. So, but I'm hoping
Actually,
that
I think they scale. Actually, I think they scale well. Here's my problem with the new scale, like quote unquote mini bots. Like I think, personally, this is my personal opinion because scales in the eye of the beholder. All right. Even if you look at the Sunbow chart, I think that Cosmos is a little too big. For example, right? Cosmos was too tall. As a deluxe, he shouldn't have been a deluxe. He shouldn't have been.
he's okay. I mean,
Yeah, I think he's too tall. I think if he was maybe
Look.
like an inch shorter, he would have worked better.
this is with Orion. Look,
Yeah, I still
That's
think that's
Phil.
too tall. I still think that's too tall. I think because Cosmos, I think if I recall on the Sunbow chart, only came up to Prime's hips.
actually,
recall
yeah, he is. Well, no, if I don't know, man. I'm looking at my scaling poster, and
Yeah, plus he's got a little bit higher too with Cosmos, so
he's because
he should go up. Yeah, he's up to his hip.
he's supposed to be shorter than Warpath. So
Mm-hmm.
let's put Warpath with him.
Outback and Swerve. Yeah, I look. Outback is one of my favorite Autobots. So
Yeah, okay, I guess he could be a little shorter.
No.
yeah,
Kinda.
Why?
yeah. You know, but again, it's scale, and everybody sees scale a little bit differently, and that's okay. I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's one of the reasons why I did not pick up this Cosmos because I thought he was too big.
Scaling
Now,
is
I
important.
kept my Titans Return one, even though I think he's a little too short because he's more of a Legends, core class size, and I think that's too short. But I
Okay.
also think the deluxe is too tall, so somewhere in the middle would have been good with me. I don't have that, and that's okay. That's just me. I use smaller figures of Beachcomber, Bumblebee, and Wheelie with more recent deluxe mini bots. Yeah, like I'm keeping my Power of the Primes. As I said, I am not going to buy an updated Beachcomber. I am quite happy with the Power of the Primes one. I am quite happy. I think it's a great scale, and I think this vault load is just almost darn near cartoon perfect. I mean, except for the side right here, that right there, if it wasn't right there, that bit where the gray is showing wasn't there, this would be absolutely perfect, in my opinion. So,
All right.
that's just me. I think it's a great toy. The Power of the Primes one. I have Viacom Galaxy Shuttle. Nice. I never. Everybody's found Galaxy Shuttle except for me. I never found Astro Train, and I never even saw Astro Train on any shelves ever. And I've never seen this Galaxy Shuttle either. I've just never seen it except for in other people's reviews.
I found a couple here.
You're not missing much.
ATF Fan Geek wanted to join, just by the way.
I was actually about to end the program. Otherwise,
okay.
You know what?
Bill, before you go,
wait.
you guys showed off your stuff.
Hold on.
All right.
Boom. Here you go, TF Fan Geek. Come in real quick.
I don't think I met
Come in
you,
real quick.
Fangy.
And,
Why does my thing keep going this? Do I keep blanking out for you guys? Keep going to screensaver for some reason. So Ninja, I got something to show you. This is flashback. It's not Transformer related. Raz, you might enjoy this too. So I was talking with somebody, basically with the whole issue with Picard and all that stuff. So I was talking to some people. They're like, oh, Max 10, in fact, he showed me something. Here's the first one.
Nice.
nice.
And so the story behind this
I love
still
it.
works.
Just mail it to me
I
now.
love it. I love it.
This is a 1994 edition. Okay, here's the second one.
A phaser, yes. Now,
Come
does
on.
it have the removable portion on top there?
No, the
smaller
batteries.
phaser?
It'll shoot, but I think I put the wrong batteries in.
I mean, the smaller phaser, is it removable?
No, it's not. Unfortunately, in fact,
Still,
I
really,
know
really
this
cool.
is how they made the mold. But here's the one that Dennis was looking for. That he was like, I had it. Oh my god, I can't believe you got it. Remember this one?
Where did you get all this
nice.
stuff? Wow.
Hey, is that the original 1993
Yes.
Prize D?
Yep. In fact, let me just double check for it. I think this is 92.
Ah, well,
Yep,
I still-
1992 Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved.
Oh, nice. Does it have the
Well-
light up phaser like
In fact,
the only parts that light up are the
nacelles?
engines.
I think the nacelles.
yeah, I don't know
lit up.
why. Oops. See if it'll still do it.
Maybe they didn't. I can't remember. One of those versions had light up nacelles.
Yeah, that was the later. I think that was
Yeah,
like
that's it. It's right there.
30th
The nacelles
version.
just lit up.
Here, I'll shut off the lights. Try
Yeah.
to do this again.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that might have been the 25th anniversary version because that original one only the engines light up. And you know the reason why I remember that? Good evening, by the way,
Good
gentlemen.
evening.
The reason I remember that is because I still have that Enterprise spaceship in a box in my family's garage, along with
nice.
the
They're
Romulan
re-releasing
bird of
them, yeah.
prey and the Klingon bird of prey. I still have
Oh,
those two
nice.
spaceships.
Oh,
I used to
I'm
have the
jealous.
Borg cube, but it broke on me one day, so I had to get rid of it.
Oh,
Oh, Ninja, you might want to zoom in on this one. This will be the last thing I show. Remember this bad boy?
Is that the modified Enterprise? Holy shit, nice. That's from
triple engine.
All
Oh,
Good
nice.
Final
Things.
episode, yep. This is the only Transformers Enterprise there is. Because this is actually turned back into the Enterprise D, the regular. Because you got like the compartments and all that stuff here. If I can ever work it. So that's supposed to go in.
that is awesome. I didn't know that existed. Oh, nice.
Is that
Yeah,
from that?
so-
Is that from that one episode where the Enterprise from the future?
Yeah,
appeared in three
it's
All
engines?
Good
from All Good Things. Yeah, that's
Yep.
the two-part finale.
Ah,
Yep.
Oh, when the Enterprise B comes through that time. Well, yeah.
No. It's the Enterprise
Yep.
D from episode at Farpoint from the end of season 7 and from the future, that they all meet up inside a paradox, that's gonna destroy the fabric of the universe.
Only got 2 heads. So.
That's
Only
right.
got
That's
2
right.
heads.
Oh man,
Something
that's
a little
excellent.
bigger.
That's excellent. That's excellent. So, TFA Fan Geek, how you been, brother? How you been?
apart from losing my job and having to look for a new one, I've been doing great. That's
Awesome.
that's one of the reasons I've
Okay.
only been doing a review a week right now. But I'm backlogged. I mean, look at behind me. I have an entire
Lucky
wall of
you.
Transformers action
I
figures
have-
I have to review.
I have not picked anything up in almost, and as a matter of fact, I was so behind on the news. These guys knew a lot more was going for the last 2 months. So because I've been busy taking care of my mother after her surgery. So
Oh yeah. You know how far behind I am in my reviews? I don't know how well you can see, but you see that black box right there over my shoulder? That is Generation Select's Black Zarak. I got that in April of last year, so that's how far behind I am in reviewing some of my Transformers action figures. And
At this point, just open it.
I know.
There you go.
You know-
Just open it.
yeah. You know what's in this brown box that I'm pointing at?
What's Guardian Robot?
No,
Oh.
it is HasLab Victory Saber. I got it for Christmas.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, I got
Well,
it for myself. Yeah.
that's cool, man. That's cool. Now, I'm
So
surprised
what
you
figure
haven't.
do you think it was?
Now, I say I'm surprised you haven't reviewed it yet, but the last review I watched yours was I don't know, about a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, because I'm behind on everybody's content. Everybody's content. I need to catch up.
Yeah. I'll watch
I was behind on my own content. I didn't post a video until today for almost over a week.
I lost the signal there for a second. What review did you say? I didn't hear anything. My internet gave out for a moment.
Oh, I said I'm behind on your content. I really have to catch up.
Oh yeah. Well, anyways, so I have a quick story to share. Oh, and by the way, I apologize for wanting to jump in when you wanted to end it.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure having you, brother. Always a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. So, anyways,
in case you guys didn't know, TFN Geek was one of my first subscribers, and I first subscribed. He was one of the first people I subscribed to on YouTube. So,
yeah, and thank you for that, NinjaBill. So, remember how a couple of years ago you sent me that little web camera? That you got? Well, unfortunately, I don't know my own strength because one day when I was trying to straighten out the wire, it snapped off. So I broke it. So I got myself a replacement webcam with a tripod. So that's what I've been doing to make my latest reviews.
Nice.
So that's why I've been behind on my reviews, is because I'm using a camera that has much better quality than the one I'm using right now to talk with you guys. But anyways, some of the Transformers figures I have all 5 of the Stunticons that I have to review from Legacy. What other figures do I have? Oh, I have the Alpha Trion and Orion Pax Hascon set to review.
Hascon, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Alpha Trion and Orion Pax, that 2-pack was originally released as was supposed to be a part of Hascon.
Oh, anyway. So yeah, in Canada, they're all those con exclusive are GameStop.
Oh yeah,
they all end up at GameStop. So
yeah, so I saw, I don't know how true it is, but I saw someone say that in Canada that this action figure is shelf warming at Walmart right now in Canada.
It is.
Yeah.
What is it?
Victory Shuttle.
Galaxy
Shuttle. Oh, I want that so bad. Oh.
I was lucky. I got this for less than $100 off of eBay. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret if you weren't aware. Here in the United States, Galaxy Shuttle technically has not been released at Walmart. A handful of them were released last December on Hasbro Pulse, and that's it. That's the only release that Galaxy Shuttle has gotten in the United States.
In Canada, it's sold out online super quick.
And
then now it's shelf warming on store. Look, NinjaBill, if I see one, you want me to pick it up? We can do monetary transaction afterwards.
Yeah, and we can arrange something later on. But yeah.
Okay, so, if I see it, I don't know if it's still there, but it was there a couple of weeks ago. So
yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that here in the United States, Galaxy Shuttle is now rivaling Cosmos for the title of being rarest and most hard to find Velocitron Transformers figure out there.
I'll give it to Cosmos. I'll still give it to Cosmos.
It's the only one besides Cosmos. It's the only one besides Cosmos I'm missing from the Velocitron set. Yeah. I have all the others, but I didn't pick up Cosmos for purpose.
The fact that Galaxy Shuttle is hard to find kind of makes sense because it's it should have been more of an exclusive because it's an obscure character. It's not a mainline G1 character from 84, 85. And Cosmos should not have been that hard to find. I had to get input to mail me one he got from another guy that gave him an extra without a box and instruction, So
yeah. Anyways,
but
so,
Beachcomber will have
I give it. See, it's like with Astro Train. When he first came out, I almost immediately gave up on finding one because those types of toys just don't show up on my shelves. They just don't. Ultra Megatron is. I've shown him my Walmart images. I've let him see. We talked through video and let him images. I mean, he's seen my. They just don't. They don't carry it. And that's okay. I've just gotten used to some things I know I won't get, and I've just become accustomed to it.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like that.
It's one of my major complaints about Hasbro is their distribution. But it's not only Hasbro. It's if the vendors actually pick them up, too. Because sometimes vendors just won't order stuff, and that happens. Like in my vendor here.
He got Snarlin', and Dennis just got it in. I'm like, okay, Canada's been getting this stuff in faster than the U.S. And if it is coming in
But
the U.S.,
it's rare. Like
you got yours real fast.
I got the Guardian robot super fast, so, and that was unexpected, and probably my greatest, like one of my most popular videos, because I was one of the first one in the world to get it. So that was awesome. But the Dinobots from Studio Series 86, I usually get earlier than the US, and Galaxy Shuttle was one of them. And then the GameStop, like every time it's a con exclusive, it's going to be a GameStop exclusive, and I usually get those earlier.
Right.
But other than very specific bots, I'm 3-4 weeks behind on everybody. So that's why I usually don't compete trying to be the first one to do a review.
Yeah, I don't try.
When I have the chance, I call my wife. I'm like, I'm picking up a figure and I'm doing a review tonight. Sorry, I'm canceling date night or whatever we have planned, because I'm so excited to be able to be the first. So.
Yeah, I missed my first opportunity to get the Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. I came that close to getting him off of eBay 2 weeks ago, but he sold out before I could get the money to buy him. So, since I missed out on him, I looked around eBay to see if there were any other Optimus Prime figures I could get, and I snagged this.
Nice.
Yeah. This is not Power of the Prime's Optimus Prime. This is Takara's Star Convoy.
Oh, okay. Nice. Cool.
Nice. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Chrome Matrix of Leadership.
Nice.
Yeah, I did a review of him the other day.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I have the Power of the Prime. That's a video I missed out. I was meant to do a review of it, and then 2 years flew by, and then 3 years flew by, and I was like, screw it. But one of my favorite figures was that Optimus Prime figure. I love it. It's a good mold.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it.
Okay. Well, last thing. Promise. Last thing.
Okay.
I picked up from DJC an extra Wheeljack from Earthrise, Kingdom, and an extra Silver Streak from Toys R Us because they were on sale. And I ordered the Toy Hacks decal set to turn him into Jackie from Transformer Prime and transform him into Smokescreen from Transformer Prime. And that I'm excited about, because so far Patriot Prime hasn't. I'm not competing with him, but whenever I know he's not going to do, like he's not going to do he didn't do the Galaxy Shuttle because he couldn't find it. So, and I texted him because I found one, but he's like, I don't want it that much. I'm like, all right, cool. So, but when I can do a Toy Hack stuff that he hasn't done, that's always fun.
That's always nice.
Yeah, so I know he hasn't done the Smokescreen one. But I'm waiting for the stickers, and I thought they were gonna be here. Oh, you missed the news, Ninja Bill. They're doing a Dying Prowl in Studio Series 86.
A what?
Dying Prowl.
Really? And is it going to be the Earthrise mold?
We don't know. We haven't seen. It's just been announced, but we haven't seen any images. So maybe it's just going to be an add-on of smoke that you strap on his face, or maybe you're going to be able to just switch the head. So, let's relive the trauma.
I'm thinking it's going to be a re-release of Earthrise Prowl, but he's going to have a new head sculpt where he's got the orange smoke billowing out of his mouth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
So.
Yeah, see, I wasn't, look, I got Silver Streak. I got that one from Kato, and that was literally the only one of the Earthrise Dotson brothers that I cared for. To pick up, because I actually decided to go with the Cyberverse Prowl over the Earthrise Prowl because it had more accessories than the Earthrise version did, and it looked better. I think it looked better than the Earthrise one. For demonstration, I'll bring it up here real quick. Hey, where'd Ultra Megatronus go?
He just disappeared.
I think might have called it quits.
I have the Earthrise for Blue Streak, Silver Streak.
Oh, nice.
But I have Siege for Prowl and Barricade.
Yeah, I have the Siege Barricade because I really like that, his look in that. But I think this Prowl looks just better. I honestly do. I think it looks better.
Yeah,
I have all of them.
Mold is pretty cool.
I have all of them. I have all of the Siege and Earthrise Dotson Transformers.
Yeah, I watched your review and all of them. So Yep.
Oh, there he is,
And
Matt.
I think Ultra Megatronus will agree with me that this Cyberverse Prowl mode, with the exception of the color changing that it does, which is why mine is a custom. That's a nice pearl. You guys can't notice it, but it is a very nice pearl white paint job that he's got now. And this is a great mold. It really is.
Brian just showed up.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Brian, long time no see. Hope all is well. We were just about to cut out. I was just about to end the show, but
he has a knack for coming in at when we're about to go. He goes, "Oh, hi." I'm like, love to do some stuff with Brian again. So
yeah. But anyway, I'm going to cut it loose. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Raz, Ultra Megatronus, TFN Geek, even if it was sort of at the end, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you guys for, supporting me as much as you do and supporting everybody else as much as you do. Make sure, guys, go check out everybody. Go check out Raziel Kane's site. Go check out Ultra Megatronus is just starting into the video content game, but go check it out. He's mostly going to be Star Wars content. By the way, Ultra Megatronus, who you were trying to show me before you cut out there? You picked up a figure and was trying to show me. Is that Mara Jade? Who was that?
That is Mara.
I thought so. That is Mara Jade. Nice. She looks good. That's from the Black Series, right?
Yep, Black Series Mara Jade. I got Luke Skywalker in, but he looks the same as the other one. So everything else is displayed, and the only other two things that I'm not even bother getting because or moving right now. Death Watch helmet and Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I hope you do a review of both of those.
I did kind of like a live version of it, and I'm totally embarrassed because there was an issue with the voice changer on it. I hit the button, it started, and then I was like, all of a sudden it cut out. But the other one for the Clone Trooper back here, First Order Stormtrooper, no problem. So
nice. So once again, everybody, starting with Raz, tell them who you are if anybody comes by and where they can find you.
Facebook, YouTube as Raziel Kane Reviews, and on Instagram also as the same thing because I only have one name I use. And I do voice actor spotlight, toy review, third party review, toy hack stuff, live stream, OnlyFans, usual.
OnlyFans. I don't want to see those OnlyFans ones because that's Transformer porn. That's what he does there, folks.
You just had to go there. There
you go.
Anyway, Ultra Megatronus, tell everybody who you are once again, even though I just said your name and where you can find you.
That's no problem. Martin Sebastian, aka Ultra Megatronus. You can find me on Facebook under Toy Collector Universal. Also on Instagram as well under Martin Sebastian. You can find me on YouTube under Ultra Megatronus. I do videos, try to do live stream stuff with hanging out with people and just shooting the wind on any topic that's toy related, collector related, that kind of stuff. So hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Thank you for that.
Chief Fan Geek, tell everybody who you are, where they can find you.
Yeah, so you guys can find me here on YouTube, and only here on YouTube. I love to talk everything Transformers related. I hit 600 subscribers a few months ago, and I'm hoping to hit 700 by the end of summer with the reviews I'm coming out.
And guys, and Raz, in case you don't know, because I'm telling nobody, I have never met not one person who has more knowledge about toys and Transformers than Tia Fangeek. His name fits, trust me.
Oh, there you go.
Trust me, you do not want to test that man's knowledge.
Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Okay, here's a trivia question for you, Raziel Kane.
Raziel.
Oh, Raziel. My apologies for
like the game.
Yeah, Raziel. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I have to make a mental note. Raziel Kane is how your name is pronounced. Yep. Here's a Transformers trivia question for you. I've done this with friends of mine in the past. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
All right. Who was created first? Optimus Prime or Alpha Trion?
Alpha Trion. That's no contest.
Wrong. Optimus Prime was created first because he was created in 1984, and Alpha Trion was created in 1985. Dun dun dun.
All right. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Okay.
He got you.
I didn't say
Oh,
it was
yeah,
in
you
the
got me.
typical storyline
Trick
of the
question.
Transformers
Trick
franchise. I
question.
just said who was created first.
I know where Raziel got his name from. Legacy
Yeah,
of
well,
Kain.
Yep.
it's from the game, which was a fantastic game, and I hope
Which
that
might make a comeback. I'm
Mm.
on the potential. The Crystal Dynamics did a survey not long ago, what we would like to see if because they have the right to Legacy of Kain.
Mhm.
And I answered all the question like, okay, just bring back the original cast, the original characters, just continue the story, and so I'm hoping that they come back.
And I am once again Ninja Bill of Ninja Bill Reviews. You can find me on YouTube as Ninja Bill Reviews. You can find me on tformers.com as Shinobi Bureau and Facebook.com as Shinobi Bureau. Please join my group on Facebook, which is Shinobi Studios, Transformers, and more. There on Facebook, and of course on my a group that I help run, which is Ultra Megatronus's group, which is Toys Universal and no English.
Toy Collector Universal? Yeah. I know. We're
Yes.
all tongue-tied today.
Yeah. So thanks everyone, and I hope you have a fantastic evening to what was a really good weekend for me anyway. Since my mom has started to her health is really starting to take a better turn this week. The last 3 days, I mean, night and day difference, and I'm
Happy for
really
that,
really
man.
enjoying that.
Yeah.
And she's eating well again. Just like my last live show, I told everybody how physically. She, ever since the surgery, her health was just spiral going down. But now it's starting to pick back up, and I mean, night and day difference, and I'm really happy about that. Which means that now I can hopefully start concentrating more on the content and hanging out with folks and all that stuff again. And what a time we live in. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you check out everybody's channels. Go check out Brian's channel. You can see him there in T fan page 101. Man, go check him out, man. Go check out his content. I just watched his latest video last night. So man, go check that out and check everybody out. And have an awesome next week that's coming right up. Tomorrow's what, Monday? So yeah, have an awesome week and be good to each other, everyone. Have a good night. Later. Bye.